Welcome back to The Explainer. Today we are doing something massive. We are unpacking the grand culmination of a 21-day analytical journey through the principles of matter. Over the last 3 weeks, we've explored subatomic electron shells, cymatic fluid geometry, living biofields, planetary cavity waves, zero-point vacuum energy, higher dimensional quasicrystals, and even automated system engineering. Now, we're taking all of those pieces and synthesizing them into one comprehensive, unified paradigm of physical reality. We call this the Grand Unified Resonant Field.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is our roadmap for unboxing the universe's master equation step by step. We're going to cover the architecture of reality. Variable 1, the field. Variable 2, harmonics, reality as standing waves. And finally, the grand synthesis.
Section 1. The Architecture of Reality and the Fracture of Physics.
To really grasp why this unified paradigm is such a game changer, we have to recognize the massive stakes here. For over a century, modern physics has been fundamentally fractured. Science has spent decades desperately searching for a theory of everything just to heal this divide. On one side, you have general relativity, right? This governs the infinitely large macro world. Gravity, space-time, those massive cosmic spiral galaxies. But on the other side, you have quantum mechanics, which governs the infinitely small micro-world of atoms, electron orbital clouds, and subatomic particles. And for decades, this massive chasm has kept these two domains completely disconnected from each other.
But what if there's a bridge? Well, that brings us to the foundational equation of this entire explainer. R equals H times F. Resonance equals harmonics multiplied by field. The absolute crucial point here is that energy locked in standing wave equilibrium is the missing link. Matter, energy, biology, consciousness, they aren't actually separate, isolated domains at all. They are scale-invariant manifestations of one single underlying reality.
Let's look at Section 2. Variable 1, the field. To break down this master equation, we need to start with the universal canvas, where all of this physical reality takes place, the universal field matrix. Now, space is absolutely never just an empty void. Instead, it's a continuous, hyperdense quantum vacuum field spanning across all spatial coordinates. Think of it as a dynamic, unbroken medium that provides raw, unorganized potential energy and spatial impedance. Ultimately, it's providing the exact boundary parameters that allow force to literally materialize into form.
And here is the wild part. This continuous medium builds across every single scale of nature. At the absolute smallest quantum level, it acts as the zero-point vacuum field. Scale that up to the atomic level, and it becomes the electrostatic potential field. Keep scaling up through living biological morphogenetic fields, all the way to planetary ionospheric cavities, and ultimately the metric spacetime of the entire cosmos. You see, these aren't separate domains. They are scale-invariant layers of the exact same continuous medium.
All right, moving to Section 3, Variable 2, Harmonics.
Now, without this second variable, that hyperdense universal canvas we just talked about is literally nothing but random background noise and chaos. Harmonics organize that chaos. You can think of harmonics as geometry in motion. We're talking integer ratios, standing wave nodes, and toroidal loops. They act as the structural blueprint that dictates exactly where energy can safely stabilize into actual form.
We can see this geometric blueprint in action everywhere. It's in the de Broglie waves forming atomic electron shells. It's in acoustic frequencies perfectly organizing grains of sand into geometric patterns on a Chladni plate. It's even in your own neural brainwaves, phase-locking during moments of deep human focus. Basically, harmonics are the rules that prevent energy from just destroying itself through destructive wave interference.
Section 4, Reality as Standing Waves.
Now we have our canvas and our blueprint. And when we slam these two variables together, we return to our master equation to witness the ultimate synthesis of physical reality. Physical resonance occurs the exact moment those geometric wave harmonics successfully couple with the boundary conditions of the universal field. This right here is the central principle of matter itself.
So let's walk through how this happens in real time. Step 1. Harmonic order locks that unorganized field potential into localized, stable equilibrium. Step 2. The result of that is physical resonance, meaning matter is created across different octave scales. An electron, a star, a living cell, or even a digital system. They're all just different octave scale manifestations of the exact same formula. And finally, step 3. If you alter the harmonic frequency or shift the field boundary conditions, the physical matter instantaneously transforms. So reality is really an active, continuous process of resonant field maintenance, not just some collection of static objects.
And that brings us to Section 5, the grand synthesis.
When you fully understand this harmonic field mechanics paradigm, you realize its greatest, most profound implication is actually about you. You do not live in the universe. You are a localized, self-aware, resonant standing wave within it. That is just profoundly awe-inspiring. This takes totally abstract theoretical physics and connects it directly to your very own biology and consciousness. You aren't just some disconnected observer sitting inside an empty void. You are a living, continuous manifestation of the field itself. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer to unpack this incredible 21-day analytical journey. As we wrap up this grand synthesis, I really want to leave you with one final provocative question to think about. How will you apply resonance equals harmonics multiplied by field to your own work and your own everyday understanding of reality? Keep decoding the geometry of existence, and I will catch you next time.